What's up, guys? Want to do a quick video today for a couple things, and one of them stems from this knife right here, and I'll link to McSquirgle's YouTube channel. He brought to light the fact that these new Centrofantes actually hit the lock bar. And dull the knife. See, my dull spot is right there. You can kind of see it. So I'm going to take this knife apart and see if I can sand down the lock bar. And then also McSquirgle was wondering if this blade off of a lightweight can fit on the G10 liner one, which I'm pretty sure they will be able to, because they're same stock thickness. So we'll give that a try. But yeah, I won't bore you with watching me unscrew everything. So I'll do this one first, and I'll come back once I have it disassembled to show you what it looks like. Alright, here it is apart, guys, and this is where I'm getting the dull spot at, but there's also potential to get a dull spot up here. So when the blade is kind of slamming shut, it hits this part first, and then it will also hit that part. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix this. I thought maybe if I sanded this down that it wouldn't make contact with it, but it's just going to come up here and hit this now. What really needs to happen is this part here should have been built up more, so it would have stopped the blade like right there. So if it had more material right there, it would have stopped it, but the blade would have been out. But if they could have engineered it where it would have, you see that little tiny gap? That's enough to stop it from hitting here, and then also keeping the blade in, maybe just a little bit down. So they needed just a little bit more material, but instead yeah, so I'm not gonna mess with it. It's just gonna be one of those knives where you have to close it. You're gonna have to treat it like a very gently, I guess. Yeah, because when it, see that blade kicks out. It's a shame, because it's a cool knife, that it does that. And I lost a screw in the process of taking it apart, but I'll find something else to go in there. Alright, I'm going to put this back together and I'm going to move on to the Stretch XLs. Hopefully I don't lose any screws on those ones. Alright, be back in a second. Alright, I have the blade out for this one, and there are no washers on here because this one is just the FRN. So let me have to use the washers that are already in here for it to have a chance to work. So I'll get this apart and then we'll see how it goes. Alright, I got this taken off. I'm not gonna try to pop this off. It is one of those ones that are like wedged in there, so I'm not gonna try to like pop it because there can be problems if you do that. So I'm just going to assemble it back and put the washers on here and put the blade in. So I'll cut away and come back to when I'm about to do that. Alright, I have the blade in place. Just need to put the back spring in. So at this point I am 90% sure it's gonna work. So let's just put the back spring in and see how it functions. So this can be a little tricky, so I'm gonna come back when I get it together. Alright, I got it in, and it's not exactly flush, but it appears to work. But you can see it's not like the original blade was mated with it, I think, really good. So maybe if you use the back spring with that in here, it would be mated up better. But it appears to work, and I don't think it's hitting in there, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I think it would work, and it would work better if we had the black one in there, maybe. But yeah, I do think it might work. So there you go. Hopefully that's helpful, McSquirgle, and I'll put a link to his channel in down below in the description box. So go and check his channel out. He's doing a lot of cool stuff. So that's all I have today, y'all, and I will see you on the next one.